Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A projectile that is fired from a gun. A high-speed passenger train. Baseball. A pitch thrown with maximum velocity. A strip of type metal used for spacing. Be idle. Exist in a changeless situation. He slugged in bed all morning. Boxing. A blow with the fist. A projectile that is fired from a gun. Strike heavily, especially with the fist or a bat. He slugged me so hard that I passed out. An idle, slothful person. A counterfeit coin. An amount of an alcoholic drink, usually liquor, that is poured or gulped. He took a slug of hard liquor. Any of various terrestrial gastropods having an elongated slimy body and no external shell. A unit of mass equal to the mass that accelerates at 1 foot sec when acted upon by a force of 1 pound, approximately 14.5939 kilograms. A high-speed passenger train. Baseball. A pitch thrown with maximum velocity. He swung late on the fastball. Device that heats water or supplies warmth to a room. Baseball. A pitch thrown with maximum velocity. Baseball. A pitch thrown with maximum velocity. A singer who produces a tune without opening the lips or forming words. A hot vapor containing fine particles of carbon being produced by combustion. The fire produced a tower of black smoke that could be seen for miles. A cloud of fine particles suspended in a gas. Street names for marijuana. Emit a cloud of fine particles. Tobacco leaves that have been made into a cylinder. The act of smoking tobacco or other substances. He went outside for a smoke. Baseball. A pitch thrown with maximum velocity. He showed batters nothing but smoke. An indication of some hidden activity. With all that smoke, there must be a fire somewhere. Inhale and exhale smoke from cigarettes, cigars, pipes. We never smoked marijuana. Something with no concrete substance. His dreams all turned to smoke. A weapon that is forcibly thrown or projected at a target but is not self-propelled. Any vehicle self-propelled by a rocket engine. Impelling or impelled forward. A projectile force. A weapon that is forcibly thrown or projected at a target but is not self-propelled. A rocket carrying a warhead of conventional or nuclear explosives, may be ballistic or directed by remote control. A train that carries passengers. Set the level or character of. She pitched her speech to the teenagers in the audience. Any of various dark heavy viscid substances obtained as a residue. Abrupt up and down motion, as caused by a ship or other conveyance. The pitching and tossing was quite exciting. Promotion by means of an argument and demonstration. An all-fours game in which the first card led as a trump. A sports field with predetermined dimensions for playing soccer. Throw or hurl from the mound to the batter, as in baseball. The pitcher delivered the ball. Heel over. Be at an angle. Sell or offer for sale from place to place. Erect and fasten. Pitch a tent. Move abruptly. A high approach shot in golf. Baseball. The act of throwing a baseball by a pitcher to a batter. Degree of deviation from a horizontal plane. The roof had a steep pitch. Throw or toss with a light motion. A vendor's position, especially on the sidewalk. He was employed to see that his paper's news pitches were not trespassed upon by rival vendors. Fall or plunge forward. She pitched over the railing of the balcony. Hit, a golf ball, in a high arc with a backspin. Lead, a card, and establish the trump suit. Set to a certain pitch. He pitched his voice very low. The action or manner of throwing something. His pitch fell short and his hat landed on the floor. The property of sound that varies with variation in the frequency of vibration. Recovery or preservation from loss or danger. The act of delivering a child. The voluntary transfer of something, title or possession, from one party to another. Baseball. The act of throwing a baseball by a pitcher to a batter. The act of delivering or distributing something, as goods or mail. His reluctant delivery of bad news. Your characteristic style or manner of expressing yourself orally. The event of giving birth. She had a difficult delivery. A bullet made of hard rubber, designed for use in crowd control. A soft-nosed small arms bullet that expands when it hits a target and causes a gaping wound. A soft-nosed small arms bullet that expands when it hits a target and causes a gaping wound. A lead bullet that is covered with a jacket of a harder metal, usually copper. A bullet designed to be fired from a rifle, no longer made spherical in shape. A person who slips or slides because of loss of traction. Someone who races the luge. Freshwater turtle of United States and South America, frequently raised commercially, some young sold as pets. A fastball that curves slightly away from the side from which it was thrown. An electro-acoustic transducer that is the part of the arm of a record player that holds the needle and that is removable. A light tight supply chamber holding the film and supplying it for exposure as required. Ammunition consisting of a cylindrical casing containing an explosive charge and a bullet, fired from a rifle or handgun. A module designed to be inserted into a larger piece of equipment. He loaded a cartridge of fresh tape into the tape deck. A lavish dance requiring formal attire. United States comedienne best known as the star of a popular television program, 1911 to 1989. A solid projectile that is shot by a musket. They had to carry a ramrod as well as powder and ball. A ball game played with a bat and ball between two teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. He played baseball in high school. A compact mass. A ball of mud caught him on the shoulder. One of the 2 male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. She kicked him in the balls and got away. An object with a spherical shape. A ball of fire. A more or less rounded anatomical body or mass. The ball at the base of the thumb. A pitch that is not in the strike zone. He threw 9 straight balls before the manager yanked him. A spherical object used as a plaything. He played with his rubber ball in the bathtub. Form into a ball by winding or rolling. Ball wool. Round object that is hit or thrown or kicked in games. The ball traveled 90 miles per hour on his serve. The people assembled at a lavish formal dance. The ball was already emptying out before the fire alarm sounded. A ball game played with a bat and ball between 2 teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. He played baseball in high school. A ball used in playing baseball. A ball game played with a bat and ball between 2 teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. There was a baseball game on every empty lot.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.